We're reading Homestuck. It's Homestuck Monday. It's Homestuck Monday. It's Homestuck Monday. We're reading Peak today. It's Homestuck Monday. Where's Homestuck? Here it is. So last time, put something weird into the seizure kernel. Last time on Homestuck, uh, um, uh, I don't know. Do we ever know what's going on in this series? No. It's a bird. Well, awesome. Now, I guess instead of having a wise or helpful spirit guide thing, I'm stuck with this brainless, feathery asshole. What do you mean? I just brought the cute birdie back to life. Isn't he great? We need to wake you up. You're not very logical like this. Kind of dumb, really. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I was tired. Yeah, but come on, you sleep like 20 hours a day. Well, you're out of luck. I'll wake up when I'm good and ready. Where are you sitting? Are you on your bed? Yes. Why? Um, what side? The right side? Why? Okay, here's what I want you to do. Just humor me. Raise your left hand, okay? And now kind of swat it in the air to your left. Meanwhile, this guy is doing whatever the fuck he's doing. Are they making out? Oh no, those are the snuggle buddies from that they put in there. Went over the fine carapace and gray. You're vaguely reminded of something. It's hard to remember. This was so many years ago. Wait, is this Jade? So many years ago, entrenched in the temporary oblique. The car? What have we here? An illegally parked vehicle. You sure hope this guy's got a swollen pork hollow. He just landed himself in Citation City. This looks much more orderly. Public safety has been assured. Your sworn duty as an authority regulator has been upheld. A ticket. Hello, what have we here? You discover a couple of unauthorized parcels in the cabin of the vehicle. You confiscate them immediately. You motherfucker. You're a simple parcel mistress on one of your routes. Today is an uneventful day of but highly satisfying deliveries. You stop in your tracks. It is a dangerous agent from the enemy kingdom. Perhaps you should avoid him. But you notice he's holding two parcels. You recognize one of them. You spent a long time looking at it. You're going to need to get that package from him somehow. Meanwhile, we're killing this guy. Sons of bitches are harder to kill than you thought they'd be. No! We're dying! What? Okay, we killed him. The Cyclops absconds. Is that our dad? He stole our Colonel Sassacre text? You should have sworn that strange man was holding your copy of Colonel Sassacre. Was that our dad? It is now a clear and peaceful night. A delicious meal has been shared with your new friends. The glow of the ammunition fire gradually subsides. All is well, but you can't shake a feeling there's something familiar about all this. There's something you are forgetting. Of course, now you remember, you must deliver a message to John right away. Women. You conclude you have no choice. You will march right up to him and politely ask for the package. Wait a minute. What's this? It is a carved mini tablet. The carving is not especially clear to say the least, but your wealth of delivery... It is the other parcel the agent is holding. It appears you will need to acquire both for him now. It is your sworn duty. You do not have a sword. You are quite sure it would never occur to you to carry a sword or resort to violence under any circumstances. You will have to take a more diplomatic route with the fellow. You doff so furiously you are in danger of starting a hat fire. Probably the best idea of this all, especially without any flame suppressant handy. It opened up a Google image search for Barbasol. That's shaving cream. Is shaving cream a flame suppressant? Cool. He cannot give them to you. They are illegal contraband, and if you wish to petition for their release, you must consult with his superiors. You show him the carved mini tablet. As you can plainly see, you have the signed authorization to one of the parcels. He gives you the envelope, but he retains the package. You quickly drop the envelope into an empty Pyxis. It is out of your hands now. The breeze will know where to take it. You follow the agent. You must not lose track of that parcel. You want your book. You have some questions for that guy, whoever he is, but the village is still burning. You've got to help out these salamanders put out the fire. Save the lizards! Okay, you just said there were salamanders. Anyway, thank goodness for your Barbasol bomb. The cooling lather should work its magic in no time. Oh god, how can shaving cream be so flammable? A big gust of wind conveniently comes along and blows out all the fire. It is really convenient. The townspeople rejoice and are more than willing to give you all the credit. You suspect it is probably because they are not all that smart. John, the uncarved tablet you retrieved, do you still have it? Great, I would like to carve something on it. You seem amenable to this request. It's a little wobbly on top of all these dancing lizards, though. Not that it matters, because you suck at drawing anyway. Rose, find your sprite. Your deceased pet. Jasper Sprite is nowhere to be found. He always was a little cagey, even when he was alive. Is it not why you were here? Someone is pestering you, but you are oblivious to the message because your laptop is buried under 3 inches of fucking yarn. There are footprints in the white sand. Follow them. It looks like they lead back out to the mausoleum. Examine your pet's tomb. The mausoleum was destroyed by the explosion. The secret passage remains. You have no idea where it leads, but it sure isn't the lab anymore. Oh boy, seizure time. Oh god. Seizure warning. It seems like someone has recently untied a boat. A mother will do whatever is best for her children. Become the mayor of Exile Town. You build a bigger and better town to preside over. All expatriates are welcome, no matter what happened in the past, regardless of personal persuasion or metallurgical affiliation. You cut the town's ribbon with an official judicial bayonet, which is stuck inside a grenade, but you're kind of nervous about removing it. This should catch the eye of that tall, nice lady. The grumpy yellow guy thinks this is dumb. He thinks it's dumb because any town without a proper militia is as good as conquered. As such, he prepares one begrudgingly. It's a dirty job, but someone must be charged with the defense of the innocent. The stars twinkle of the white, freshly Christian exile town. It is a beautiful evening, and the future is so full of promise. You can't imagine what could possibly. Oh my god, look, a huge eggy-looking thing appeared in the sky. Give Dave the punch card of an eggy-looking thing. Okay, you do that, and he makes a totem with it, and then some other stuff happens, and then... Egg! Oh man, awesome. I was worried where you put... It's awesome where you put that. I was worried we were on the verge of getting shit done. Durr, Dave, I was going to build some stairs up there. Durr. Yeah, well, where are they? You say there will be stairs, and yeah, I see no stairs. Gosh, I didn't know. I guess I didn't find the time to make them because I guess you keep getting punched in the face by robots and stuff. Sorry. Am I supposed to break that thing or hatch it or what? I don't know. What happened to all my shit? The stuff scattered all over the roof. Did you put it somewhere? Nope. But not that I care. It was a lot of useless garbage. I was gonna use it to fight my bro with, but I guess I forgot in the heat of battle. Also, he was too fast. Make the world's largest omelet. Looks like that dumb idea isn't gonna happen. A brainless, feathery asshole swoops down and carries the egg away. Okay, so the egg is now in a nest made of my shitty swords and soft puppet ass. Please advise. I think your sprite wants to hatch it. Aw. Do you think it'll take more than 4 hours? I don't know. It looks like it's pretty warm where you are. It's as hot as the sizzle side of the steak. Maybe not too long then? I guess we'll find out. Maybe I should try to get it back and put it in the microwave. What? Oh. Deploy punch designates. You can't. You'll need some shale for that. Okay, some of these things we can deploy, but we nearly don't have enough. But some things we don't nearly have enough grist for. You mean the jumper block thing? No, we've got enough money for that, but it's still pretty expensive. Wait, what? The thing costs 1,000 for me. Yeah, me too. And we have 2,000 to work with. Okay, 1998. What? Man, I only got 200 to splash around with in Rose's Rainbow World. What the hell? Oh, how much did Rose start with when she was playing with John? Hang on, I'll ask. Okay, she says 20. I guess we keep getting more with every server-client connection. Yeah, so I guess you can buy everything now. No, I can't buy the holopad thingy and the IntelliBeam laser station. Okay, now I know you're making things up. No, they're right there. They cost a fortune. Well, all I got here is the designates, which I can't deploy because I don't have any purples, and the expensive hell jumper thing and the cheap shunts thing, which I assume do dick all without the jumpers to put them on. Oh, also the CD, which is 100, but I didn't drop it because it seemed like a stiff allocation of resources for now. Yeah, I've got that too. I'll deploy it. So with each new connection in our player chain, I guess new weird deployables are introduced. I guess that's how it works. When John connects with me, he'll probably get some cool looking things too. What should I do with these beta copies? I don't really need them anymore. I suppose just hang on for them a while, and later just do whatever they're compelled to do with them. That was a weird answer, but okay. You take the beta and the CD. It is obviously labeled as the jumper block extension. It looks to be deployed only as an extension to the accumulator. Looks like you're going to have to move it. Damn, and it looks so nice up there. You spend another relatively affordable 100 build grist to relocate it. You then pay the steep fee of 1,000 build grist to deploy the jumper block extension. Cache log disk drive. Again, the name of the thing was right there in plain sight. You deployed the punch card shunt for peanuts. It looks like a capsule log card is supposed to fit in the slot. You put the card in the slot and stick the shunt onto the jumper pins. Nothing happens. You might need to stick a punch card in there, allowing the holes in the card to affect the flow of current through the circuits, and you'll need a punch card, you'll need a designate somehow. Insert the disk into the computer. Install software. Grist torrent is now running. Oh, we can make grist. Illegally pirate some of John's shale. You start leeching off John's shale at a pace of 4 grist per second. Not the fastest download rate, but then again, you don't need a whole lot. In 1 second, you already collect enough for a punch designate. Download a bunch of grist from John. He has plenty. You set the application to leech off John's build grist because he's obviously got too much for his own good. It cuts the download rate in half, though. You guide the heir. Consult with him. Rose, are you there? I went through the gate. Nana said you might be here too. Are you kind of in this weird, spooky, glowy place with oily rivers and stuff? Let me know. I guess one could use those words to describe it, if armed with a predication for the inapt. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, what words would you use, Miss Wordy Pants McSmarty blah? Eerily iridescent? I don't certainly see any oily rivers. There's an ocean, though. I haven't found an ocean yet. This place is really big. It's like a whole planet down here. Oh, man, which just reminds me, just got hounded by a troll. Yes, one of them is bugging me now. I thought it was odd timing. Yeah, well, they say they want to be friends. Also, they're playing Suburb, but not like the same session as ours or something. And they're moving backward in time, which sounds like bullshit, but whatever. Color my curiosity piqued, I guess. Yeah, I guess answer him if you want, or not. But anyway, it's great you made it here alive and stuff. So Dave came through? Eventually. Pardon the envy I'm about to vent in your direction. For what? For finding yourself at the mercy of a rational orchestrator. Oh, haha. Yeah, I'd feel kind of weird if Dave was watching me too. You don't feel weird when I'm watching you? Rose, I feel weird when you're just talking to me. When you're watching me, it's just like the weirdo frosting on this weirdo cake. Uh, huh? What? Weirdo frosting on this weirdo cake. I can't see you now for what it's worth. Yes, I'm free. Okay, I'm gonna go over to this river through these woods. You go talk to your troll, I guess. We'll compare notes later. Okay, bye, John. Who's bothering you? Gallows Cabrolator began bugging. Oh my god, it's the fucking three! It's the fucking threes! They're here! The fucking leet speech character! My favorite typing quirk! Hey Lalonde, stop crying in your mom's beverage. She hates you and has left you forever. Now I'm confused. On the surface, this appears to be another contrivance from a troll desperate to offend, but John said you wanted to be friends, and if you knew me, I suppose your remark could be construed as a ploy to elicit agreement, and soon report. Not that it would actually work. God, you really do talk too much. So which is it? Your text smells good. Is that lavender? You smell words? You don't? Right, aliens, I forgot. Yes, it's easy to forget given our report and how much we really have in common. I forget that you humans actually communicate with speech instead of releasing clouds of fragrant gases and smelling each other's sentences. Gross. So gullible, you'll believe everything I tell you. Of course we talk, dummy. Still not too sure if I'm being courted or trolled here. I'm going to go with the latter. I hate you all quite a lot, but I think that the others will eventually realize it'll be mutually beneficial for us to all work together. And so they'll probably all be friendly like later on. By later on, you mean now? Yeah, that's probably what John was hearing, and maybe they'll even mean it and want to be friendly, but I intend to stay pissed at you forever, even if I seem helpful. Then you're in luck, because you don't. No, but I will be. The fact that I will be helpful is an immutable fact I'm stating for the record. It does not mean friendship is what's taking place here. John told me you were moving backward through time. Was he gullible enough to believe this, or is the fact that I'm asking just further indication of my own gullibility? Feel free to continue shifting the definition of the word to suit your own convenience. We haven't been talking to you for long, like a few minutes from my perspective. If there are some of us who decided to start talking to you at the end of your adventure right off the bat, instead of at the beginning like what's logical, that's their stupid business. I'm staying linear because weird time stuff gives me a headache. Oh, also it's pointless. Oh, alright, let's continue milking my human gullibility and say I believe you. You're the sensible one who decided to communicate with us in linear lockstep with our timeline in order to help us out. How can you help me? You just entered your medium, right? Yes. Okay, does it seem like there's a subtle voice in your head urging you to do things? Yes, it's not so subtle, actually. Yes, for me too, it was more loud and clear than for the others. You see, we aren't meant to be best hate friends forever. What? A Beautiful Soul guides this cosmic was surely authored by the constellations. They all thought I was crazy, but ha ha ha, it turns out we were all were in our own ways. They helped us realize that the particular destinies the game put together for us. I hate that I'm able to read this normally. I'm awful, dude. In the vocabulary of like the hyper flexible mythology it tailors to each player group. You mean, for instance, if the player was to learn he or she was a seer. Yes, exactly, seer of mind, page of breath, knight of blood, maid of time. Etc., etc., etc. 12 for us, but obviously 4 for you. Every session is different. In this voice. Oh yeah, it's an exile. Exiled from what? It took for us forever to figure this out because they aren't meant to be an obvious aspect of the game. They're on your dead planet, just like they're on ours. Years after its reckoning, their role is to help you in your quest in some ways. So, the people speaking to them are the exiled people, like the wayward vagabond of them. The obvious way is by directly guiding your actions. Maybe the more important ways are these little things they do without even realizing it. actions that complete loops in the timeline, cogs in paradox space. Paradox space? Oh hell, listen, the universe will eat paradoxes for breakfast, and so will this game. Get used to it. By now, you should realize this whole mess is a big, self-fulfilling clusterfuck. A huge organic Mobius double reach around. What? I'm starting to see that. So the exile on Earth, does that mean our goal is to get back there too, to resurrect it somehow? No. See, ironically, they get to do that after they're done helping you, that is. Your job is of greater consequence, to say the least. But part of their job is to rebuild life and civilization there, and if they're successful in thousands or millions of years, the technology is unearthed and the planet ripe for seeding all over again. You never answered the question. Where were they exiled from? From the two kingdoms in the Insphonosphere? Expatriated during the Reckoning. Former agents. What are agents? I think this will be more constructive if I contact you again in a little while when you know more and I don't have to explain as much. When? In a couple of seconds for me, but not for you. Sucker! Meanwhile, the past pulls a double reach around. Okay, this is the past. We read this. Wait, goddammit, don't block me. I meant not that blocking me would do anything, but just listen. What do you want? I have to deliver a message, then I'll go. It's a message from you, so you probably ought to listen. Every time I believe something you say, you laugh at me and call me a gullible human. It's so childish. Alright, I'll admit. I admit it, I completely shit the bed here, and I get that. I can't promise I won't keep trolling you, because I will, in weeks or months or whatever, but I'll keep giving you a hard time, but see, that won't be present me. That's past me from like a half hour ago when I was more hot and bothered about all this, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. It's another prank. Fine, whatever. Think it's a prank, as long as you remember this conversation. See, we're trying to talk to you in the future, and it's important, but you won't answer us. So we talk to you way in the future how to get it to talk in the not-so-future you. Are you following? No. No. She said to talk to you and now tell you this. You know your robot? You mean the robot you think is stupid? The one you've mocked me for having? Yes, well, I do think your robot is stupid, but that's besides the point. Later on, it will blow up for some reason. It doesn't matter why. This is the worst prank you've ever pulled. Quiet. When it happens, you won't know what to do. The thing to do is contact us and we'll tell you what to do. Why should I do that? Because that's what you told us to tell you. Whatever. Believe me, don't believe me. I did my job. I'm out of here. I'm back. Sorry, I had to tell someone to go away. Oh god, the trolls again? Yup. They seem like they're just such a pain in the ass already. There are so many. There are like 50 of these jackasses, or it's one guy with a lot of alt accounts. I never had any sort of feeling about them, or what they want, which is kind of weird. But it seems to me they're probably all different people and not one guy. I've counted 12. What do they want with us? Some people just like to needle others for reasons, John. It's like a game, I guess. They're pranksters. Oh, hell no. Shittiest pranksters ever. But I think they're mostly harmless. Every so often they manage to get through my block filter and hassle me. It's been going on for years. Some of them I find kind of funny. Oh wow, what, years? Well, I'm sick of them. I've been thinking of changing my Pestratrum handle to throw them off, so I guess I'm gonna do that. It's the troll. There he is, the funny Megalovania. The package from your pen pal appears again. You've been wondering if it was going to show up. It's been months since you last worked on it. Hopefully your friend has made the final modifications. You have to mail it so it reaches John in time. Heh heh. Ugh. Heh 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 heh. What? Lol heh. Well, I guess you're not too bad of a troll. If not too bad a troll, if this is all you do, just laughing and stuff. Ha 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 ha. John, why would you laugh at a blind girl? You have no idea how much you disgust me. You're a total disgrace to the field of ectobiology. If we're ever me, I'm gonna cut your throat and listen to you bleed while I smell you die. You think it's time to change your chum handle. To what, though? Gotta be something they'll never suspect. What was that thing she said you were a disgrace to? You kind of have a hard time reading shitty leet speak in spite of your awesome hacker cred. I hate that I have a good time reading it. Oh my god, is this the fucking girl? Is this Vriska? Is that Vriska? Or is that another one? You followed the authority regulator into enemy territory. It is a risky move, and the Stark Palace makes you very uncomfortable, but it's imperative you press on. You've brought along a parking citation. If confronted, you say you're here to deliver payment, then leave. You have no idea where you're going. You're too nervous to ask anyone. You take a turn somewhere and find an especially regal red-looking carpet. You wonder where it could possibly lead. The Black Queen directs you into the office of the Archagent. He's in charge of most of the tedious paperwork. Rose, I must leave now. This will be the last you hear from me. Find your spray. Realize your purpose. You return to a more typical mindset. You suddenly feel empowered to make important decisions on your own without supervision, parental or otherwise. Sip martini thoughtfully, such as this one. Just a tiny sip couldn't hurt. Blah. A windswept questant suddenly appears. Command John to put the carved tablet into a Pyxis. You follow the command telling you to command. Wait. So we're commanding them? How? He successfully does that, and he successfully does that too. Everyone is friendly and cooperative. Egg! What the hell was that? It almost sounds like a huge egg appeared in the sky and landed. And then someone mysterious teleported out of it. You find the agent's office, but he's nowhere to be found. You eye something on his desk there. If you act quickly enough, maybe you can grab the package and get out of here before... Can I help you? Mr. Noir tells you that ticket had better be notarized and punched in triplicate and presented with a full $1 penalty. What? Plus processing fees, or you're wasting valuable time he could otherwise spend shirking his clerical duties. Ticket? Oh, this thing. Oh, look at that. You are holding a ticket. How did that get in your hand? It belongs on the desk with the others. No, you are not here to pay a parking ticket. You sprayed to the frightening man that you're here to pick up that green parcel. Jack makes it clear he'd rather stab something to death rather than process the avalanche of paperwork needed to release the confiscated freight. Also, any legit courier would have pickup forms ready to go, in spite of how he's supposed to be dressed, but isn't. He ain't nobody's fool. But perhaps an understanding can be reached. He gives you a hit list. Bring him the crowns, he'll give you the box. The parcel mistress departs with the mission of double agency. You wonder if she'll be so foolish to attempt to uphold her side of the lopsided bargain. You make a policy of handing out the regisword and a hit list just to about everyone who enters your office, but you think no one's ever actually going to go through with it. You wish you could wash. She's a dead woman. You wonder why she must be she's so desperate to acquire this package. What could be inside? Cool. You leashed more than enough grist from John to afford a punch designates, which for some reason Jade puts in the blockway, making it kind of hard to walk through your apartment, but whatever. You also have plenty of grist for messing around with the Alchemitor to manufacture some new gear if you want, but you'd like to figure out what that jumper block does first. Jade keeps dropping a weird assortment of objects for you to try and capsulog and punch. You've given up trying to identify any rhyme or reason to the thought process behind it. You put the punch blender card in the shunt just for the hell of it and stick it on the jumper pins. The Alchemitor is filled with a blender upgrade. This upgrade doesn't seem to be all that useful. Looks like all it does is grind up your totems. The Alchemitor is upgraded with a huge metal bust of this awesome bro. Cool, dude. The device has been reduced to an utterly useless heap of shit. Time to yank out all the shunts and start over. The inscrutable thought process leads you to draw the punch designates on your scribble pad. If the pad recognizes this drawing, the pad recognizes this drawing, but there's no designates around, and even if there was, it would obviously be way too big to capsulog. Instead, the ghost image of the designates is captured, along with the capture code on the back. Here, Dave, punch this code, and then put in the jumper shunty thing and see what it does. Punch code and put in the jumper shunty thing. I guess this is sort of a built-in designate, which is cool, I guess. I won't have to go downstairs and bang the hallway door into the thing and squeeze through every time I want to punch a card. Because, of course, you could have just put it next to the Alchemitor in the first place. But if I have to go downstairs anyway, to make totems and get Cruxite and stuff. So really, who cares? Well, I think this is one way to consolidate all the Gizmo features. Hang on, I'll give you more codes. You don't have nearly enough grist to deploy the holopad, whatever it does, but maybe you can get it as a freebie upgrade. Looks like it worked. The totem pedestal is converted into a holographic projector. It displays an image of the item the punch code represents. This seems useful for previewing an item a code will produce without spending the grist on it. You test it out with a blender card, but it still renders the Alchemitor unusable, at least without further upgrades. Draw the totem lathe. You capture the lathe totem and apply the upgrade, but now the holojack projector projects a hologram of the totem that a punch card will create. This appears to be turn the Alchemitor into a one-stop shopping hub. You just punch a card, stick it in, and get your item. Nice. You get the code from the jumper block extension to upgrade the Alchemitor with the jumper block extension. That's kind of a crappy drawing, but it seemed to work anyway. This is getting a little abstract, but it appears to economize on space. Now all you have to do is stick a card in the slot to apply an upgrade. You don't have to bother with the shunts anymore. This thing looks kind of complicated. Damn it! You grab the enlarger from your dismantled photography lab. You apply the enlarger upgrade. Draw air conditioner on roof. You ghost capture the huge air conditioner and give Dave the code to mess around with. Size of the object you make is now variable. The bigger, the more expensive, as one would expect. You make a tiny air conditioner. This was totally not a waste of time. You find your father's car near the base of the Hydriska. Near the base of the rock pillar. It sees it is surrounded by caution tape for some reason. You're reminded to be cautious. You cautiously inspect the vehicle. To no one's surprise but yours, the game and package are missing. Someone is bugging you. John, it's me again. Who? Oh, that's right, the leet-speaking blind one. Go away. John, don't make fun of my handicap. Which one, the blindness or the leet speak? I am sensitive about both. Fucking ableism. Sorry. You can make it up to me by letting me help you. Wow, you drive a hard bargain, but no. Before you keep typing more stupid O's in that word, just listen and do what I say. You know you're going to eventually because you're a nice guy and total weenie pushover. Oh yeah? Well you're weird huge. Oh man, what do you even want? I'm motivated by self-interest to help you advance more quickly because I've got your adventure right here in front of me. Do you have a braille screen or something? Shh. Oh my god. Why do you hate blind people, John? Anyway, the point is it's long and boring, and you couldn't stand to skip some steps. And you could stand to skip some steps. I don't understand. So you can just see my whole future there by scrolling on the around on some computer thing that lets you pick what time to talk to me? How can you be bored by my long boring future? Why don't you just scroll around to see find okay, I can do that, and I am. I guess what I really mean is I just want to mess with you. Okay, that sounds really good and helpful. I mean, mess with the timeline. My friends all think that you really can't change anything. That your timeline we're chat hopping around is set in stone. That no matter what we say when we say it, and they're probably right. But I don't care. I want to mess with it and taste what happens. Sounds kind of dumb, but if it means you're gonna help me, then go ahead and let me help, and then help me, I guess. Let's let's get you to the gate first. It's not far. I sniffed out a map of your planet. You've got a map? Where'd you get it? John, we are so much better than you in every aspect, it's ridiculous. It's huge and mostly irrelevant. Let me draw you a small section of it, showing you where to go. This is the worst looking crap I've ever seen. What am I looking at here? It's the best I can do. Sorry, but it's useless. What's with these ones? I picked ones that smell nice. Couldn't you just like crop the world in that? I thought you were the best. Shut up, my map is fine. Look, it's not even that far away. I'll lead you to it. It's a big pipe and you jump in. The wind will take you to the gate. It's a shortcut. You mean the breeze? Yeah, whatever. Let's get moving, John. Are you ready to fuck up the timeline? Kill him! Rose is honestly my favorite character so far. She's cool. Get her ass. Knit the scarf, ride the ogre. Enter Dave. I'm building this up your house. By the way, why do you live in this weird compound? Do you host East European industrial raves? Never mind. The point is, I'm out of grist. So, if you're done whipping the ogre like a rented mule, maybe you could convert it into a grist windfall. Right now, the spoils would sink. I don't know about the beach thing. I don't know. Beach the thing first. Unless you were planning on sailing with that ogre down the Mississippi with the. And then what? You kill it, release a shitload of grist, maybe take one of your needles and puncture the base of its skull. Or its brainstem. Can you find out? That sounds malicious. But you rigged the thing with an epital harness and rode the torso like a log flume down a magical rainbow. That was self-defense. Murdering a wounded behemoth in its sleep strikes me as unseemly. This is bullshit. It's an unfeeling monster. Who gives a fuck? Maybe you could replicate a pillow I could use to smother it. Make it a clean hit. I would use one of mine, but they're almost seriously gone missing. Wow, fuck. Okay, you can either kill it and wait for loot, or wait a couple hours for the grist torrent to steal more of John's. But then again, I'll be pretty busy in a couple hours, so make up your mind. Does John know we've been sapping his grist yet? No, but we've still got a ton, so screw him. Hold on, someone's messaging me. Me too. You command this here. This is Queen. It's Queen. So you may have some insight into her disposition. Who? The one who is a little snooty. Oh yeah, sure. I command her all right, like a pimp master, hustle daddy, all snippy book shrews. Of what? That's an exotic title. I thought you were the knight. Wrong. What do you want? Have you found her demeanor to be chilly on a basis of personal interaction that hypothetically extends beyond the context of a short-lived and lackluster trolling effort? This character is literally Queen Deltarune. Like, what the hell? I thought your familiarity with her may allow you to furnish me insight. Seeing you are familiar, isn't that right? Perhaps she even regards you with endearment. You have no idea, dude. She was so in my grill like a straight hot dog that rolled down there, and now it's too much trouble to fish out with a tongue, so you just watch it crack and turn black. Is this a common sort of practice in the human courtship? Watching oblong meat products tumble into places they don't belong? Man, wait, what's this about? You have a thing for her, don't you? Don't deny it, it's obvious. Am I being accused of falling prey to the human dysfunction of amorous inclination? So terrible. What a transparent dodge. Just hiding behind your alien shit. Just admit it. You want me to help her win you want me to help you win her over. I would just like to gather some means of gauging her sincerity. Well, it's easy. For everything she says, take her to mean the opposite. Not everybody always means literally what they say the way John and Jade always do. Maddening, how do humans form meaningful relationship using such communication patterns? Perhaps it is the human riddle that is truly the human riddle. Oh my flipping Christ. Okay, if you want Rose to dig, you gotta leave that stuff in the shitty sci-fi novels where it belongs. It was not a sincere remark. I've been practicing your human sarcasm. Okay, that was pretty good. Maybe too deadpan, but it's a start. Keep at it. Very well. I am beginning to feel as though I am the only one working on our friendship. Yes, you're on a roll. That was sincerity. Oh, alright, look. If you want to keep her attention, you gotta put out all the subs. Reverse psychology mind games are all sorts of Machiavellian bullshit. I mean, unless you're really smooth and inherently likable like me, which you're not. Okay, then keep saying opposite things. That's kind of like the obtuse alien way of getting it, but yeah, be like an antagonism ninja, like her. I don't know, you sort of remind me of her anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. It could be a horrible thing, though. It sounds like you were advising me to troll her again, which I have tried. It has proven to be a pointless endeavor. Yeah, I guess I am. I guess I'm saying to be a less shitty troll. Okay, I feel I understand. Good luck, bro. Hi, so you get bossed around by the knight? Okay, given that, I have a question. Who? The one who's supposed to be cool, I think. The sunglasses guy. Why would someone wear sunglasses while using a computer? I didn't say anything about a computer, but yes. I thought the same thing about how asinine that is. Do you know that guy? I know that anyone committed to such an affection could only be striving to mask such severe insecurity complex and lightly harbors a crisis of self-image. I've been known to lend my charitable attention to such people, but only bossed around them insofar as the psychiatric professional caused to humor the demented for analytical purpose. Or maybe as lab chips command the zookeeper's interest in its shit by forcing him to duck under its trajectory now and then. Well, I didn't understand the things, but I mean Dave. Oh, that guy. Yeah, okay, given that. About him, I want to know his emotional vulnerabilities. What are the tender spots that all those devices he employs conceal them? Like all the things he says are funny, tender spots, your choices are evocative. Is your design to couple with this gentleman? What? No. What? Okay, it just made me upset to think about. I just really want to bother him. If you're trying to get his goat, you should know he stalks the animal in the first place for ironic purposes. I'm not really interested in his earth goat, but if that was a figure of speech, then I guess it's okay. Then we're agreed. You're hellbent on literally seizing his shrill bearded livestock. I'll assist you. If you really want to burn him, I recommend poetry. What, poetry? And like those human word bunches? Yes, they are most delicious bunches we have. I suggest you serve them crisp bunches of honey and verbal annihilation to him as part of his complete breakfast. Oh, and will this breakfast insert this shrill barn beast? I mean this figuratively, just to be clear. A deft cluster bombing of this sort will leave nothing wriggling from the raised earth, except sulfurous tresses from which it cracks and turns black. You mean like the surface of an overcooked protein object? Yeah, I suppose what I'm saying is this. Drop some hard, peer-reviewed motherfucking science on his ass. Some seriously governments that funded shit. It will destroy him. Haha, yes, this is an idea that I like. Your obvious cunning with words should depaint Strider with such vivid, emprient tempest. Another regional sonic boom is surely inevitable. he's gonna piss his pants. But even so, consider me as at your disposal to help craft a comeuppance of such qualified devastation. The angels will weep pearl strings of little urban fellows cantillating in unbroken choruses of "oh snaps." Please, I think I am perfectly capable of manufacturing these alleged dope human rhymes and starting some sick fires. I don't need your charity that you sent to lend to earth monkeys who toss around poop or something like that. You're pretty snooty. Thanks for your help, but I don't need your help. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to block you. Your dark spectacled friend has advised me on a more effective method for trolling you. I think his contention is that the strategy will have the opposite sort of effect and precipitate a sort of bond between us that is established in mutual antagonism. What do you think about this? I think you're shrewd to have recognized his ploy of sabotage, and you've earned my compliments. I see it is working already. What is? I've listened to his advice, and I've resolved to modify the... We have to do... Really. Remember the first time we spoke? Yes, but you said it wasn't the first time you spoke to me. Will graciously admit my embarrassing skepticism, however. The first time you spoke to me was the second time I spoke to you. This conversation doesn't sound like your first time either. This is your second conversation with me, but it's my seventh with you. And what exactly does your maiden encounter take place? That's next time. So to clarify, if the matching of my first with your second is denoted by 1 equals 2, then the sequence would be 1 equals 2, 2 equals 7, 3 equals 1, 4 equals question mark. Yes, and the rest of the sequence is simply 4 equals 3, 5 equals 4, 6 equals 5, 7 equals 6. Unless my future self stowed another conversation in between one of those, which is entirely possible, but I don't want to think about that. Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics broach, your spiritual intellects, etc., etc.? See, this is what I mean, Rose. You're not that dumb of a girl as I was originally left to believe. What could I possibly say that could leave such an imprint? That's why I've contacted you now. I've sent you a copy of our first conversation directly from my chat log. Conversation with a very stupid girl. I guess being forced to cooperate with the stapled time loop is the only plausible explanation for my remarks. Yes, and I found it curious that during my next conversation with you, your various mental endowments and wherewithals were not as they seem. I suspected the stratagem might be a counter-trolling measure, but then, I was not so sure, and further explanation grew warrant. What if my countermeasure is to choose not to transcribe this dialogue accurately in the future first place? See, I've edited the copy already in ways that will remain secret for you now. You will discover it once you type it. So you are destined to edit it in no matter what, and what you submit will be once I read what I once read regardless. Unless I decide to copy it word for word, yes, unless I decided I lied about editing in the first place. Either way, through knowledge of what you will say, I have previously precisely engineered the nature of your transgression. So your trolling strategy now is to put idiotic words in my mouth through the machinery of temporal inevitability and cause me to excruciate over how to subvert the transcription. Yes, while being perfectly upfront about all of it. Yes, I suppose that it's that sarcasm all the time seems laborious to me. I admit, that's a more advanced tactic than I'll give you credit for. Yes, and the providence of this antagonism ninja vice grip pinching your larynx has already begun to supply my purpose with fruit. The chilly frost shimmering on our tree of human friendship has begun to thaw. Mixed metaphor thought aside, usually ninjas don't announce what they're doing when they're doing it. Like when stalking an emperor to assassinate him, or befriend him, but that's fine. I guess the only pointless question we haven't exhausted is why. Why the convoluted artifice? Dave raised insight into the human psychology of friendship development. By allotting you your side of the conversation, I have the disadvantage in your view, and you will seek to reclaim the higher ground in successive conversation, 4 equals 3 and 5 equals 4 and such. Your demeanor will be terse, if not saturated with disdain. It will cause me to be confused and question your motivation, but now I know your motivation because I am supplying it here and now. They will be simply acts of friendly human retaliation. So you're not only rigging the first impression I make on you, but orchestrating my revenge for the ringing as well. Yes, it seems friendship for some humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insecure hostilities. That's an interesting take on it, but I know for sure Dave isn't behind this plan. It's too complicated. I don't understand. Who better to coordinate such events than the Knight of Time? You're awfully quick to his defense. Are you sure you don't have a thing for him? It's okay, bro. You can admit it. I'm hopping to 8-8. Ideally, you would have long since discarded this train of thought. Okay, I'm gonna talk to my dead cat. No, that one's Vriska. This one's Vriska. That's Sans Undertale. Maybe. I don't know. They all look the fucking same. Okay, my bro sapien, are you ready to get straight down, broadside, school fed up the bones, bull? What? By... Straight in, flat down, broadside, school fed up the bone, bull? What? Let me organize my notes here. What are you doing? Turn on some strict baits, maybe. Let me organize my notes here. Okay. Turn on some strict beats, maybe. It'll help you listen to them while I destroy you. We need to turn on a sick beat. Hold on. Here we go. Can I get an extended? No. Okay. When the policeman busts me and pops the trunk, he's all surprised that I'm toting sick Billy. Whose goat is that? He asks while he stops to thunk about it. And I say it's just Dave, you silly goose. But the man says, Goose, where? Let me see your hands. And I say, shit, sorry, I didn't know it was contraband. Wow, okay. Well, okay, I'm getting off the point, which was, like, about this hot mess, Dave, that you landed in. Like the cop I mentioned, but instead of your badge and your gun that you got handed, that it's your ass that you handed in and then got handed back to you. Because that's how humans get served. And guys like you deserve to understand that it's a circle and horns in your butt that got branded in. Before I gave your ass back to you. I did that, is what I mean. But I mean, get it back to the point, or maybe two actually. The first is you suck, and the second is how I smacked you fully. Oh yeah, that round was so ill. But no, just joking. Let's see how I can put this tactfully. I mean, the points on the horn of my head coming out of your traffic. Aim at the target on your shirt that is red. We're about to get mad hornographic. I mean, like in a graphic crime scene, not like anything sexual. Never mind. Graphic design is my passion. Okay, getting back to the actual tactical vernacular smacktical, I'm forcing you to be licking and liking. Grab my horns and start kicking like you're riding a Viking, because I'm your bully and you're not in charge. You think you're in charge, but you're not in charge. I'm in your charge because I'm charging in your China shot, breaking your plates and stuff, which I don't really know what the plates are supposed to represent, but fuck. I just think that you are the cock of the man of the walk's hot shit, but when in fact you are not. You're more like something that rhymes with the cock of the walk's hot shit, but something that's more worse than the cock shit. So given that, let me be the first. You act like you're the gold from Prospect when you're really cold shit flush from Durst. You just started some sick fires, bro. Rabbit. Reunite with your loving wife and daughter. What? Give dear sweet Casey the bunny. What is going on? I got a little present for you, date Casey. This is a movie clip. Is that Tom Hiddleston? No, it's not. I thought that was Tom Hiddleston. It's a little dirty. This is the same clip. Rough around the edges. Same clip. Like a dear old ex-con dad with a heart of gold. John, what the web bag of horse shit to the face do you think you're doing? Oh my lord, no wonder you losers all fuck up this game so bad. I'm just acting out a scene from an awesome movie and having some fun. What's wrong with that? Oh, the movie would have shown me the scene, but I can't do that right now because copyright. What kind of crappy Earth movie is this? Stupid rabbit asshole screws the pooch? It's about these criminals on a runaway plane together, and they've got to be stopped by Nick Cage and John Cusack together on a team. That actually sounds pretty good, I guess. It's sweet, so sweet. You would like it. I've heard of John Cusack, I think. Wasn't he in Serendipity? That was pretty great for a human flick. Oh man, that sucks so bad. See, okay, I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm wiggling a gnarled tree monster's dick in your direction. You don't have alien movies from your alien planet? Of course, we have tons of movies and they're infinitely superior to primitive cinematic Neanderthal thrashings. Okay, so what's a good one? You probably laugh if I tell you the name of one. Well, I already laughed when you said the name of one of ours, so who cares? Okay, fine. One that is amazing and a classic is where numerous vigilantes confront peril. One of them betrays the others, but it turns out to be planned all along. Several attractive female leads provoke romantic tension. 4 major characters wear unusual hats. One holds a plot critical secret. 47 on-screen explosion, resulting in the demise of a key adversary. 6 to 20 lines that could be continued as humorous. Persona 5? Wait, this is the title? It goes on. They tend to be more literal and informative than your titles. How do you even say them in casual conversation? We don't actually. It's like someone says, hey guys, why don't we go see a movie? And then everyone just ends up there watching it, not saying it. That's dumb. Try to think outside your minuscule cultural bubble for a change. Okay, I think it's still cumbersome and illogical. Yeah, that's what happens when you start running out of movie titles after racking up thousands of years of film history. You know, I think your civilization didn't mature enough or something. Letting this Earth Arabian you call a genie out of the bottle must explain why it sprouted such a mythical crop of players instead of basically gods like us. Well, I've got one of your godly players helping me now, so we can't be in such a bad shape. What? What are you talking about? GC gave me a map, and she showed me a shortcut. GC, what the hell is she doing? This isn't what we talked about doing at all. Hold on, let me ask her about this. Now she's just, okay, now she's just over there giggling at me like an imbecile. What are you two up to? Why are you in cahoots now? Oh fuck. Okay, she just walked over and punched me and said it was from you. Sorry, I guess. I told her to stop these shenanigans, but it seems like she did whatever she was doing with you. She already did a while ago, from my perspective at least. I don't know why you guys are doing this to yourselves all this time, jackassery. It's giving me a headache. Okay, if you talk to her again when she tries hatching more plans, give her a message into the past for me, okay? Tell her to polish my heaving bone bulge and set a table for fucking two on it. It's for our candlelight hate date. Like how you guys have basically resorted to trolling each other through us. Fuck you. Oh, did you talk to Jade yet? Jade? Why would I talk to her? That's what you said you wanted to do last time you talked to me. I don't know. Oh, damn it. Are you sure? Yeah, you told me, dude. Want to pace the conversation? Oh, God, no. I hate it when we start going down that road. Okay, this is going to require further investigation. I've got to go. Okay, but next time you talk to me, you might want to tell me to calm down first so I don't just block you. Back then, I wouldn't really want to hear from you. Okay, I'll do that. Later. Hey, John, stop hugging those salamanders and being so stupidly adorable. We're on a strict cheating timetable here. Wait, who are you talking to now? Is it me or one of us? Is it me? It was Carsino. Ha! I bet he's confused and grumpy. Yes, sort of. He has no clue what he's doing. I didn't hear him over there banging on those keys. I think this whole thing. I bet he's sort of confused and grumpy. Yes, sort of. He has no idea what you're doing. I hear him over there banging on those keys. I think it's just a way to vent some frustration. He has no purpose yet. Not like you and me, John. Oh, he said to give you a message. Oh, he wants you to touch his bone lump or something. What? And that he's basically in love with you. Did he actually say that in confidence? Yeah, I don't know, pretty much. Can you copy exactly what he said? Oh no, we're not going down that road. It was a private conversation upon private gentleman colleagues. Oh, also you're gonna punch him. I am? When? I guess in your future, but in your pretty soon future. It's when he says stuff to you and you laugh at him. But I'm always laughing at him. How will I know? Also, he says you said it from me. From you. Do you want me to punch him, John? I don't care. I'm just a timey-wimey messenger. I'm sure many highly justifiable, enjoyable relative punches will be thrown in due time. Let's stick to the game plan for now. John, take a look where the shortcut took you. Turn around. What? Oh wow, what's this? It's your denizens' palace. My denizens? Each planet has 4 denizens. They'll use deep underground sleeping and guarding a huge hearth gourd. Okay, this way down to its lair, the way down to its lair is through the palace. So you want me to go in there and kill him? Won't that be kind of hard? Ordinarily, you have no chance at your meager level, but you have an advantage. Oh, usually how it's supposed to go is that over the course of your quest, you will wake the denizen and eventually go through the 7th gate, which is the only way into the palace, and then you go down and fight the denizen and give it, releasing the horde. So what's my advantage? You won't bother waking it. We will skip right to the 7th gate, find its lair, and kill it in its sleep. Okay. What's the point of reaching the grist cords? Is it just so I can make tons more sweet loot? Haha, no way. Haha, no way. The horde contains so much more grist than you could ever use in the alchemy. I mean, you could, I guess, but that's not the point. It's for the ultimate alchemy. What's the ultimate alchemy? It's nothing for you to worry about now. See that gate over by the smoking bridge? Go check it out. So this is the 7th gate. This will take me to the palace. Nope, this is a simple return node. There are a lot of these around. Just hop in. Don't worry. I'll get you to the gate soon after that. Oh, we're home. What are they doing? They've gotten them a gift. Then you go in, what? A parcel mistress seeks audience with a royalty. Oh, you're gonna kill him because you have to get the package. A flurry of disquieting things happening is related to the adored sovereign. With no other choice, a council is all that's left to be sought. Oh, never mind. You're giving the hit list to him. Abdication is never ideal, but in the face of inevitable conquest, conceding ground can supply the only remaining advantage. The final hope for victory lies in patience and planning. Oh, you're just giving it to him? The White King, of course, can be found on the battlefield. His crown can be retrieved there. The ring must be designated for protection. He will supply further instruction on this matter. The royal duty has been acquired, and in time fulfilled. What? Wait, so you're the White King? Wait. So you used okay, so you were exiled and then returned to the and went to Earth. Okay, I get it. Consult with Jasper Sprite. Meow. Is that all I have to say? I thought you were supposed to guide to be more helpful after your resurrection, like a ghostly spirit guide. Why is it frustratingly cryptic? Actually, this cryptic behavior would be welcome at this point. This is just inane. Meow. Should I report to the others that my Colonel Spray is a lolcat? Maybe Dave can take some screen captures and overlay some poorly spelled captions, assuming he hasn't already. Meow. What are you doing, by the way? I'm fishing. Oh, so you can talk, but there are sadly no fish, I think. They were all eaten by the denizen. Who? It ate everything in the ocean and got so full that it took a long nap. No, there's surely not a single living thing left, which is too bad because I am pretty hungry. I think there might be some tuna in the cabinets. Oh, good idea. I will look there. Jaspers, the meeting you gave me years ago before you disappeared. The message you gave me years ago before you disappeared. What do you mean? Meow. I don't understand. Is there some meaning to these responses? Or are you just being obstinate? You will understand when you wake up. Am I asleep? Yes. Rose, I'm just a cat. I don't know much, but I know that you're important and also are what some people around you here call the Seer of Light. And you don't know what that means, but you'll see it's all tied together. All life in the ocean and all the shiny rain and the songs in your head and the letters they make. A beam of light I think is like a drop of rain or a long piece of yarn that dances around when you play with it and makes it look enticing. And the way that it shakes is the same that when as what make notes of the song. And I think a song can be written down as letters. If you play the right song and make all the right letters, could be all the letters that make life possible. So all I gotta do is wake up and learn to play the rain. Sort of. It sounds like you aren't exactly in complete command of this information yourself, so I won't press on you for now. You're a pretty good cat, Jaspers. I miss you. I spoke with Jaspers. I didn't understand what he told me. He said I'd understand when I wake up. For some reason that made me think of you. Yeah, I bet he's right. We wouldn't happen to be talking about awakening in a sort of breezy philosophical sense, would we? Is my dead cat concerned with my enlightenment? Should I prepare to shed this coil of ignorance and suffering? Wow, no, I don't think so. I think he's being a little bit more literal than that. What did he say? I thought I could reproduce the statements with fidelity. It was like listening to a 5-year-old describe a dream. The content manages to take a backseat to a simple, heartwarming spectacle of the moment. Okay, well, what he meant was, what we're supposed to do, what he meant was that you have a dream self who is supposed to wake up whenever your real self goes to sleep. We all do, all 4 of us, I mean. But see, your dream self still stays asleep when you go to sleep because you haven't woken up yet. I see. I take it your dream self is wide awake when you sleep. Yes, and I would be out of line and additionally presuming... And would I be out of line in additionally presuming this is the case for many years, at least as long as I know you? No, in fact, I'm asleep now. So when I wake up, I can look forward to being able to message people in my sleep. No, only I can do that because of my robot. Oh, right, I forgot about your robot. My short term recall seems to eschew the profoundly ridiculous. You guys can probably make your own, but you need to wake up first and for it to matter. And maybe by the time that it happens, you might not even need them. I'm not sure if necessity is a concept I associate with such contraption, even under the more obscure scenarios imaginable, but good to know, I guess. Here's another question, which I'm sure will look stupid when I'm finished typing it. If my dream self is asleep, does that mean she's dreaming? And if she is, who's dreaming the dream? Her, or me? I don't know how to answer the second part, but yeah, she's dreaming, most likely lying in your bed, troubling and restless about the things burdening her. Which is to say, you. Things about who you really are, what your purpose is, but you can't start figuring out those things yet because you're not awake, which just means you're not ready yet. That's why you said have such terrible dreams all the time, Rose. Okay, how do I wake up? I'm sure it would help to start piecing together the clues to nudge your subconscious, or maybe face some things you haven't faced yet. I don't know. It's time for you to find out. Maybe the stuff on your walls can give you a clue. What's that? Didn't Dave tell you? Tell me why. Are you saying Are you saying he said I had to face the walls of my room while not appearing to be cognizant of the scrawlings like John? I really hope that's not what you're saying. It might freak me out. You said he was going to tell you. Hold on. Strider, I need you to do me a favor. Can you take a capture of my bedroom and send me the file for no reason in particular? He's not answering. Yeah, he's pretty tied up right now. Can you hassle him via Suburb and tell him to talk to me? Bop him on the head with a puppet or something? No. Why are you in my room? Wait, so drawing things in the dream world will make them appear in the real world. Oh, I get it now. He made a promise not to bug him while I'm asleep. Can you do it anyway? But he will find a way to be clever and make me punch myself again. Did he tell you what I wrote on the walls? Wait, what? John, see that piece of junk there? The rocket pack? Yeah, capsulog that and send me the code. I got the code for all the other Earth crap stuck inside it from your friends from different times when they were feeling cooperative. I can make it work for you. Okay, but you can't just subtract object codes from other codes. It's like mathematically ambiguous. Like reverse Andoring the flower pot alone would just make hundreds of possibilities, and subtracting all three would be in the millions. Yeah, well, I'm not saying I'm as huge of a dork as you, or that I understand any of the computer codes taste to me like lots of tiny needles and batteries. I give in these codes to our hacker guy. Oh man, you have a hacker? I bet he's the best. Hackers are always the best. Yeah, I'm sure he sure he is. Have I talked to him? No, he says he doesn't want to talk to any of you ever, but he hates you because he won't do this because he won't be able to resist the challenge. Okay, BRB then. Okay, here. Thanks. Wait, those kind of seem like random key mashings. Are you messing with me, John? Oh no, they sort of are random, but it's the right code, I promise. Okay, then be back in less than 1 second. Pew! Hello? What? I thought you'd be back in less than 1 second. I was. I gave you the code. It took him a while for him to figure it out, but I gave it to you instantly from your perspective. What made you weird? I thought you would be so inconsiderate. Oh, I thought that was you rocketing off to go get the code, like making this rockety noise because you're kind of goofy. Well, you're kind of welcome. You ungrateful Earth Hoise's noisy butthole. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. This is just a stupid code. I'm sorry. Are you sure it's right? It seemed kind of obvious. He's convinced that this is the right code and had some unflattering sayings about the intelligence of your species for not being able to figure it out. which I'll keep to myself because unlike you, I have some fucking manners. Blah, oh man, I got so served. Blah. I'm unfazed by your human bloods. Anyway, if it was so obvious, why didn't you guess the code? Well, you see, the explanation is perfectly simple and scientific. It's because shut up. Shut up is why. I guess I'll make this racket now and see if this dumbass code actually uses a trick. Okay, John, once you make it, I'm sure even your undeveloped bone nook will be able to figure out what to do. Talk to you on the other side. Okay, I'm in. In where? The medium. Oh, ready? What do you mean? It should have took 4 goddamn hours. I guess time flew by while I was doing other stuff. How'd it go with you and Jade? I don't want to talk about it. Imagine the worst day of my life. I just stood up and clinked a glass like I was about to give a speech. I don't take a shit at my dinner and pass out with its pants down. Oh, ew, dog, ew. Shut the fuck up. What are you doing? I'm in a rocket pack and I was about to blast off into space. Okay, it should be sweet. I need some advice. My Colonel Sprite, which was this brainless feathery asshole with a sword in it, turned into a bigger, ghostly feathery asshole with a sword in it. It seems to want me to prototype it again. I'm not sure what to do. Have you asked Rose? She's asleep for some reason. Wow, really? Yeah, I saw her there, all tuckered out. Like she got smacked in the face with a pillowcase full of snooze wizard's beard dander. Because obviously it's fucking prime time for swiping some shut-eye right about now. Like a few hours just into her magic stupid quest. Anyway, what do you think? I don't really know. I mean, it's supposed to be like your ghostly spirit guide or something. Unless you have the remains of a wise old dead grandparent lying around, I'm not sure what to tell you. Okay, fine, but it seems to be suggesting something here, and I guess I'm kind of weirded out by its suggestion. I don't know. Just do what it says. It knows stuff about the game, and it probably knows better than I do. I gotta go. Gotta blast off to the 7th gate and win this game, I guess. Okay, well, it definitely sounds like you're fucking something up over there. But alright, later. This is absolutely no place for children. You take dear sweet Casey into protective custody. Accelerate. Toby Fox! Yeah! Toby Fox music. We love it. Woo! That's my homie. Okay. Really? Banger? Oh! Consult with Calsprite. Ha hee hee hoo hoo. Shut up. Ha hee hee hoo hoo. No, just goddamn it. Please, once, just shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. That's it. I can't take it anymore. It was such a huge mistake prototyping Sepulchre with this useless mind-numbing jackass. I'm going back. Alrighty? What do you mean? Shit took 4 goddamn months or something. I don't know. I'm kind of losing track of time how long it's been since with all this time hopping. It kind of sounds like you're making a rash decision based on the temporary aggravation with the laughing puppet. I thought we planned to progress as far as we could before you went back, to gather information and avoid repeating mistakes. What is there to know? We lost. Can't finish the game with a dead Aaron Witch. We don't know Jade is dead for sure. Well, she had a big fucking meteor bearing down on her and we never heard from her again, or the trolls for that matter. after they tricked John into skipping way ahead and getting his ass handed to him by the dozen. What? This hasn't happened yet, though. I guess once they managed to sabotage us, they were done with us. And since John died, he couldn't get Jaded on time. Whether she's alive or not is as good as dead from our perspective. The only thing left to do is to change all that. What? What is happening? Is this in the future? Are you sure you're ready? You remember the plan we discussed? There's not much to remember. I tell John to go back and not be an idiot and get trolled by such a such a gullible stooge. I don't know what he was thinking. Even we couldn't kill one of those things yet with our higher levels and all our sick gear. It still seems hasty to me. Maybe I'm not as comfortable with time travel as you. After you go, what will think what happened to me? Will I just cease to exist? No. Maybe your whole timeline will. Maybe. Is there a chance it'll continue to exist and I'll just be alone forever? I'm not sure which outcome was more unsettling. The thing with time traveling is you can't overthink it. Just roll with it and think what happens. Above all else. So, wait, we're in the future now, and in the future, Jade fucking dies, and John also fucking dies. Because of the trolls. And then Dave and Rose go back in time to try to fix that. What do you think I should do? Try going to sleep. Our dream selves kind of operate outside of the normal time continuum, I think. So if the part of you from this timeline is going to persist, that's probably the way to make it happen. And hey, you might even be able to help your past dream self wake up sooner without all that fuss you went through. I think the true purpose of this game is to see how many qualifiers we can get to precede the word self and still understand what we're talking about. The true purpose is to make a sprite that doesn't make me want to flog myself raw with my own brainstem. Anything else is great. But if my past self can wake up sooner, maybe I'll be the one to visit you first this time. I'll fly by and remind you that you're already awake and don't know it. I'm gonna go now. Wait, so Dave can just time travel now? Okay, I'm here. In where? The medium. Oh, already? We saw this. Later. Wait! What? Don't go yet. Something's up. Ugh. Yo! That outfit's sick. Okay, it's me from the future. Huh? It's me. I just appeared from the future, wearing a rad suit. He says don't go, or you're gonna die. Pfft, lame. What kind of gullible stooge do you think I am? He says, I don't know, gullible enough to trust elite-speaking troll who wants you dead and shop on a rocket pack because she said to. This is like some terrible April Fool's gank. But like 13 days too late. Remember, you were talking to the pranking master. Okay, that was probably the dumbest thing you ever said. If future you is real, then why don't you let me talk to him? Do you hear what you're saying? Oh my god, this guy is me. If I get him to talk to you, you're just talking to me again. Hold on, someone else is bothering me. John, stop being a tool and unbuckle yourself from that piece of shit. So much has happened in so little time. If our friendship means anything, you'll listen to me and past Dave. This is future Dave, by the way. Ha! Wow, you're really pulling out all the stops for this stunt. Using your phone and computer at the same time to message me. You're kind of going through a lot of trouble, actually. I don't know why you're bothering with this. Yeah, exactly. Why would I bother? The sort of cornball horse shit is your cup of tea, not mine. Don't make me track you down through time and stop you in person. You can't track it down through time what you can't catch. Phew! Oh my god, did you just blast off? No, but it would have been pretty sweet if I did just then. Okay, well, just don't, okay? I'm turning this timeline over to past Dave and helping you all stay alive and do this thing right this way this time. Just stay on the goddamn ground for this time. Wait, did you just prototype yourself with the sprite? Huh? Hey, sup? Phew, this is stupid. Strider, I need you to do me a favor. Okay, this is back here. You bundle up your knittings into the cozy nest. What did you write on the walls? You aren't that all that tired, though. It's hard to imagine falling asleep without the luxury of Harley's narcolepsy. Future dream oh my god. What the fuck is happening? Okay, so now we have Rose, Future Dream Rose, and Dream Rose. Okay. Cool. Dave Sprite. Troll GC. Don't talk to John anymore. He's an impressionable doofus. Your plan didn't work. But I mean it did, but then suddenly it didn't. You smell like orange creamsicles. What? You're aliens. Do you even have orange creamsicles? Of course. What kind of awful civilization wouldn't invent orange creamsicles? Not what I'd want anything to do with. Okay, pretty far-fetched, but whatever. No more hijinks from you, because I'll make sure they won't work. Well, obviously I knew it wasn't going to work. My friends have been talking to John from the future. Your future, where he's not dead, so there's no way I was going to kill him. I just wanted to mess with him and stuff. I don't think you're following. You did kill him, sort of, and then I went back in time to stop him. Yeah, I guess there was a chance something like that might happen. But did you guess by trolling John into his grave and making me splinter us off into an alt timeline that you were basically complicit in making our timeline go the way it was supposed to go along, where future me is now helping Dave and you just keep playing, and our actions ultimately lead to the trouble you're all in now. Thus leading you all to troll us incompetently. Oh, no, I didn't think of that. Yeah, see, none of you ever think anything through. Hold on, I just received something from my class that I need to check. Okay, the professor's comment just says, "Good stuff, Kara. Thank you." Thank you, Professor. Thoughtful insight. None of you ever think anything through. Who's in charge of the timeline management there? I gotta give him the business. She doesn't want to talk to any of you and has misgivings about this whole thing. None of us are all that enthusiastic about trolling you guys, and the ones who are sort of suck at it. Well, at least you got John to off himself, so you're not totally incompetent like the others, like that awful rapper. So John actually did what he said? Yeah, I'm telling you. Huge pushover. He will do what you say, unless it happens to be for his own good. Then all of a sudden he's a tough nut to crack, go figure. Now I feel kind of bad. Are you sure I can't talk to him, even if it's just to apologize? Would that be okay, Sir Brave Knight? Yeah, that's fine, I guess. No more chord bullshit antics, though. Not even like an idiotic, angry, wriggling noise. Or what, you're gonna hunt me down through time? Oh no. Yeah, you do realize I'm way higher on my echelon ladder than you. Even if you are from the future, you sure you want to get your clock cleaned by a blind chick? Okay, even if that's true, I just merged with an impaled orange goddamn bird, and now I've got all these crazy powers. Ugh, self-prototyping, so dumb. This is why you all screw up so bad, always bending the rules and stuff like that. Okay, can't stop you now, so you might as well drop it. Hey Dave, what? I've been researching some of your Earth soap operas. Is this you? Is that Captain Planet? Oh, Jesus, fuck no. Why would that breathtaking douche remind you of me at all? He has a fiery personality and a sort of brash and impetus and in your face, like fire itself. Now I know you're bullshitting me. Do I seem like the kind of guy who'd accept a magic ring from Whoopi Goldberg to awaken some egregious homo fantasy from a ripped blue dude's mammoth eco-friendly bulge? What? What the fuck happens in Captain Planet? That guy's an asshole that needs to be sealed in a duffel bag and whip something ungodly with a bamboo shoot. Who's Whoopi Goldberg? Who cares? This is you, Dave. Come on, admit it. Yeah, that is pretty much spot on. You're actually a pretty good troll. As long as you don't bug John, I guess that's all there is to the matter. Thanks, Dave. To be fair, I'm pretty sure every one of us wishes we thought of future self prototyping fast first. So you're not really all that terrible. Who are you just talking to? Just telling the troll to step off. Okay, cool. Now that you're a sprite, do you know everything about the game? Well, I knew a lot anyway, because I'm from the future. But yeah, I know more stuff now, like specifically meant for sprites to clue players in on. But I guess packaged in these I guess riddles. I'm supposed to be cagey about it, but I don't really feel like it. So ask me anything and I'll give you a straight answer. Alright, here goes. Why are we so fucking awesome? That's the best fucking question anyone ever asked. Yeah, so is everything cool with that John business? Is he gonna be okay? That's up to him. If he decides to wise up and listen to us. If not, we just bail out everyone yet again. All that gear you picked up should let us breeze through the first couple gates, at least at a low level. Later you unlock the ability to bring your sprite down with you and just take care of shit together. Till then, just mess around and let Jade build up or whatever. I'll go kill some time, maybe draw some comics. Like what? What was the last one you did? I was in the middle of the Nacho party arc. Oh yeah, I gave up on that halfway through. Yeah, that was the plan. Making a 10-part story about nachos was always a bullshit idea. Let's do some brainstorming later. Blow everyone's minds. Yeah. Meanwhile, hundreds of pages ago, you open the package. There's something suspicious inside. Included is a best note. Okay, we've read all this. Oh, my best friend's note! We have to remember my friend! Did you blast off like a splashy... Of course, there wasn't any way I was trying this sweet ride. God damn it, what do I have to do to make not believe me? Fist bump my future self so I got blood knuckles and write you an even sappier birthday note in my own blood? Wait, what? Was that in his own blood? Wait, the note changed! He went back in time and changed the note to be sappier, didn't he? Like, the weird thing... I'm not doing through the gate. Okay, you believe me then about future me and like him turning into a floating sword bird. I don't know anything about that, but it doesn't matter. You're my best bro, and if you say not to go, then I won't go. Hey, can you hold on? I'm getting trolled again. Oh man, if we've just concluded anything, it's that talking to those D-bags should be priority number one, so yeah, go right ahead. I keep scrolling backwards through your adventure, trying to piece together how you botched this up so badly, and I keep finding these striking pockets of foolishness, like what you're doing now, riding your little red rocket, like you're a freshly hatched human larva, and this is just all a big schoolhive rumpus respite. Humans aren't hatched as larvae, dummy. We don't hatch at all. We're born as these little pink monkeys called babies. What? That's not what you just told me. I thought you didn't like going down that road, copy pasting future past conversations. I keep scrolling backward through the adventure. I'll paste what you said. I don't know, that's what you just told me. Whatever, look, this is really weird. What's so weird about it? Well, it's normally humans hatched from these slimy pods. I was punking you, dude, or at least I will be in our next conversation. Thanks for the great prank idea. Why would you trick me about that? What is even the point? I don't know, it's just a friendly prank. Don't you even play pranks? Of course you do. One of you just tried to prank me good. What? Who? You'll find out. I guess you got me back sort of for my trolling, even though you haven't read the worst of my trolling efforts yet, because they happen in your future, and even then you don't mind much, almost like you were delighted to hear it. Kind of perverse, really. What's wrong with it? Well, we're friends by then, aren't we? Sort of like reverse anti-mutual friends. You're gonna have to face it at some point, that you're learning the meaning of this human emotion called friendship. Is friendship really emotion? Yes, absolutely. I guess it's hard to see how we become friends. This is so frustrating. Every time I go further back into your past and talk to you, you say stuff that pertains to my immediate future, and then you won't explain to me what's going on, and it's already old news for you. Dude, you've been doing the exact same thing. I've done no such thing. I've been exceptionally informative and helpful, if justifiably acriminous. You never answer my questions. How am I supposed to know what's going on or what you're alluding to? This game is like a game of a million guides. Everywhere you turn, there's another way to figure out what's going on. So please, go secrete me an Earth River through your strange human tear ducts. You've got sprites, exiles, guardians, consort, time-hopping future selves, mystical dream oracle doppelgangers. And if that wasn't enough, your particular group of players is lucky enough to have us to give you the scoop on stuff, though a sort of subversion of the whole damn thing, even though we hate you. And even though the fact that we hate you is an immutable fact as unalterable as the rate of this rating not in hell of a timeline choking us all to death, it does not mean we have any reason to withhold information from you, or dish it out through the crypto-babbling mindfuddlery. So go ahead, ask me anything. Okay, what's the point of this game? Ask something else. I already told you that. It was this whole big conversation we'd have. Where are you now? In the medium, a separate session from yours. No, you already told me. I know that. You already told me. I did? Yes, in your future. Damn it. What I mean is, are you in your house right now in one of the magical lands or what? Just curious, because you can see me, but I don't know anything about you. We're hiding in the Veil, or what's left of it. What's that? It's a huge belt of meteors orbiting way outside Skya, beyond the orbit of planets dividing the medium from the furthest ring. We're Durs orbits. Durs, the dark planet. Prospects, The one near the light one near Skya. Well, geez, how am I supposed to know any of this? You'd probably find out sooner from your dumb grandma. But fusing with a sprite, she has to withhold. By fusing with the sprite, she has to withhold stuff and be mysterious and all to make your adventure seem more magical. It's infuriating. Okay, so the Veil's a bunch of meteors. What do you mean, what's left of it? Okay, there comes a time when black inevitably beats white on the battlefield in the center of Skya. The White King is captured or killed or something. That's when the reckoning starts. The rulers of Durst, the Black King and Queen, get the power to send the Veil towards Skya to destroy it. That kind of starts your big countdown when shit gets serious, and then it's up to us to save it. Yeah, you have that long to kill the Black Queen and King, and Skya itself sort of buys you some time by activating its defense portals to catch some of the meteors. The threat gets bigger the longer you take, though. Smaller meteors come first, and they get progressively bigger and bigger. There's only so much of them Skya can absorb for you. Okay, but it sounds like plenty of time before that happens, right? That's just it. You don't. Ordinarily you would, but your reckoning starts so much sooner because of some dumb things you done. You completely blew it already and have no chance of winning anymore, which would ordinarily be fine. Just another bunch of losers to fail at this game. It's what you do later that causes so much more trouble than that. And now we have to deal with it too. What is it? I already told you. It's inevitable and completely pointless to talk about anyway. Yeah, well, maybe you're wrong. Maybe there's something we could do to stop it if you can just help us. I'm not wrong. It's all right here in front of me. You fuck up royally. End of story. Okay, we'll see about that, Mr. Sour Bulge. Hey, aren't you in some kind of uncomfortable sitting on a meteor? Are you huddled in a crater or something? No, there's all kinds of crazy shit in the Veil. A lot of these meteors are like big seeds. Seeds? What kind of crazy shit is there? Stuff like buildings, facilities, and labs and stuff. The Veil is kind of like neutral ground for the kingdoms, like our planets. Some plaques are used to genetically engineer soldier and agents for the two sides, using genetic material from exotic menagerie of chess pieces on the battlefield to help fuel the war and keep parsing the stars. Raising the stars. You were in the Veil since we last talked, but that's more than enough for you to think about and be less stupid. It's time for our conversations we already had. I'm out of here. Can you give a message to GC for me? Tell her nice try. What? Why would I give her a message for you? Do it yourself. I'm not a relay service. Okay, well, I thought you'd be cool with it since you asked me to give her a message for you last time, but whatever. I find that highly implausible. I'm not falling for any more of your human pranks. Nice try, John. Who is Jack? Toby Fox song. What is that sample? Oh, Jack is the evil king leader. Banger? Common Toby Fox W? Common Toby Fox W? Wait, oh, this is Dreamio. Meow. Oh my god, it's fucking... Bro? The fucking dog? What? What the fuck is going on? End of year one. Locate fourth wall. Activate. What? Is this Andrew Hussey? Why the fuck are you here? What? What the fuck is going on? That's gonna be where we end the stream for today. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. What the fuck is happening? All right, bye.